Rapscallion team, how's it going? I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I hope you guys are off to a great weekend. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm contacting you today, and I'm sure you're wondering who I even am. A little bit about myself. My name is Moses Aparicio. I own and operate a social media marketing agency here in the local area. And so I'm contacting you because in my business, I like working with the best restaurants, bakeries, catering companies in the area. And so that's why I'm contacting you, because you guys are obviously the best seafood restaurant in this area, hands down, without a doubt, right? Anytime anyone wants amazing seafood, they come to your restaurant. And so, or your restaurant's at least brought up. And so the reason I want to work with you guys is because you guys have an amazing restaurant, as I mentioned already, but you guys, your brand and your social media engagement isn't up to the same standards. And your advertisements on Facebook, your advertising on Facebook isn't necessarily where it should be. So if we go to info and ads, it actually says you guys aren't posting any ads at all. And that's a huge mistake. You guys are missing out on a huge opportunity here because there's so many ways you can advertise on Facebook, which I'm going to show you right now. And so what I want to do for you is I want to develop a brand like you guys have in store. In store, you guys have an amazing customer service, internal marketing. You guys create an amazing experience. And I want to create that same experience for your customers online. I want to digitize that experience. And it's extremely important that we do because we want people engaging with you online so that way we can get them in your store more often. And even if they haven't been in your store, they'll come into your restaurant, right? And so the best way to do that is by creating an environment where people can engage with you, engage with them back. You guys aren't taking time out of your day to appreciate people's reviews. You guys are getting awesome reviews, which is well deserved, but no one's going out of their way to like and just show appreciation for these reviews. And then you guys aren't creating captions on your posts which are engaging, which is a huge mistake. So, for example, right here, join us every Wednesday for our steak and lobster special. It's only $45. That's really cool, awesome picture. It's informative, which is awesome. You guys give your special, but you guys aren't creating an engaging caption. There's nothing there that makes me want to comment back anything, right? There's nothing there that says, like, for example, something you could have done is you could have had the same caption and then just ask something like, do you prefer steak or lobster? Which one do you like better? Or do you tag a friend that absolutely loves steak and lobster together? Something like that, right? That gets people to comment, engage with your brand. And then you go back and you like their post. So it feels like a human-to-human interaction. And you're just creating this brand where people are engaging with you all the time. And so along with improving your posts and stuff like that and managing your accounts, I want to help you guys run Facebook advertisements. Facebook advertisements are a huge opportunity, if done right, to grow your business. And so I'm going to show you one way we can do it right and one way that most restaurants mess it up. So we're going to go over here to your advertisement. Most restaurants, the mistake most restaurants make and most companies make in general in any industry is they show one ad to a customer and then get mad at why they're not getting results from that one ad. In today's society, I'm sure you understand that people aren't just bombarded with information. They're bombarded with advertisements. They're just bombarded with everything. So when you post one advertisement to someone that's never seen your product or someone that has seen it once, well, they're likely scrolling through and seeing another 5 different advertisements. So how do you expect them to go to your restaurant when they're seeing 7 different other restaurants, 7 different other advertisements? So it's extremely hard to get people to come into your restaurant that very first time. So in my business, I don't even waste my time with that, right? That's not the most efficient way to allocate your money. And so we don't want to just throw your money out there, right? We want to be efficient with how we're spending your money, especially when it comes to advertisement. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in there. We're going to get in your restaurant and shoot an awesome video of the customer experience. We're going to show people walking into your restaurant, being greeted by your host, show people, record people of their meals coming out, just them having an awesome time in your restaurant, because everyone that comes into your restaurant does have an awesome time, right? And so the most important part is, like I mentioned, we're not going to ask for a sale in this first video. You may be thinking that's dumb, but it's the best way to do it because, like I mentioned, people are seeing so many advertisements and being bombarded with so many offers to buy this, buy that, that it just becomes overwhelming and they don't take any action at all. So what we want to do is we want to stay top of mind. We want to activate the reticular activating system part of your brain, part of your customer's brain. And what this is, the function of the reticular activating system is it's what pushes things either into your conscious state of mind or leaves them in your subconscious state. An example of this is, I like to call it the blue Honda effect. So have you ever wanted to buy a new car and all of a sudden you tell yourself you're going to buy that new car? And then all of a sudden you're driving on the freeway that week and you see that car everywhere. And you're just wondering, like, that's so weird. I just saw that and now it's popping up everywhere. Well, the reason that is that car's always been there, right? That car's always been driving on the freeway and stuff. You've just never really cared to notice it. And the reason that is because your reticular activating system deemed it unimportant before you mentioned it. So it was unimportant to you, so it just left it in your subconscious mind. Whereas when you stated it and saw it once, it became something that was important to you. So your subconscious, your reticular activating system brought it to your conscious state of mind. So now every time that you think about cars, every time you're driving, you notice that car even more. And so that's what we want to do for your brand. That's why it's extremely important that we just get this first advertisement out, because Facebook's an awesome tool. And what it allows us to do is it allows us to do something called retargeting. And what retargeting is it allows us to put a pixel in your ad. So in this video, we're going to put a pixel. And what that pixel is going to do is we're going to go in and create another ad. And that ad's going to say, we want to create a list of people that have seen 75% of this first video, and we want them in a new list separately. So when we post that video, people that watch 75% of that video are going to be put into this very specific list, and they're going to be shown another ad. And in that second ad, they're going to see an offer to buy, like a free appetizer or something like that, maybe even a free entree. And the reason you want to do that is because when you get someone into your store, when you give one person a free appetizer or free entree, they're going to bring at least one more person, right? I'm sure you've noticed most people don't just come by themselves. They bring a friend. And when they bring that friend's ordering an appetizer. That friend's ordering a meal. That friend's ordering wine. They're both ordering whiskey or something, right? They both get a dessert. And so now they have such an amazing time. They're both posting about it and they're both talking about it to their other friends, right? And so now you're getting free advertisement. You're getting your return on your investment. And so that's why it's extremely important. And you're staying top of mind of these people because you're retargeting them. So now they're seeing your advertisements all the time. And now you're just staying top of mind. Every time people talk about food, talk about seafood or anything like that, we want you to come top of mind. And so that's how we're going to do it. We're going to get in front of your potential customers as many times as possible. And not only that, they're going to see your awesome new post and how you're getting all these likes and all these engagement, all these shares and stuff, right? So that's why it's extremely important that we go about it this way. And so another thing is, like I mentioned, we want to be efficient when we're running advertisements, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here into your Facebook audience. And so we're not just going to, you obviously have a restaurant that is located in the Reno area. So we're not going to run advertisements for people in Florida. I get so many advertisements from restaurants out in Florida, out in New York, out in Las Vegas. And I just feel so bad because those companies are just absolutely wasting their money. Or whoever's running their advertisements, I hope they're not paying for someone that run their advertisements because they're wasting their money. And it's just so sad because I'm never going to go to a restaurant in Florida, right? I'm never going to go to that restaurant in Florida. And if I do, it's surely not going to be because of the advertisement. So they're wasting their advertisement budget. And so what we're going to do is right here, I already typed in the Reno area. So what we want to do is we want to run ads to people in the actual Reno area within about 10-mile radius. The reason you want to do 10 miles is because we'll go 15 actually. We'll leave it at 15 because people aren't necessarily willing to travel that far for just one meal, right? So we want people that are extremely likely to come into your restaurant. So us sharing an ad to people all the way out in Gardnerville and Sacramento and stuff is pointless. We want people right here that are going to come into your store. And what I've done is we want to show advertisements for people around the age of 25 to 65 because I'm sure you've noticed that 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds really don't come into your store all that often, right? And so that's why we want to show this first advertisement to people that already are capable of purchasing from you, right? So us showing it to 18, 19-year-olds really isn't necessary. And so then we're going to just post this ad and we're going to get it to as many people as possible. And then we're going to filter them down into that list I mentioned earlier, right? And so another awesome thing we can do is not with this ad, not with those ads I've been previously talked about, but what we're going to do is we're going to create another ad, and look how awesome this is. When we create this other ad, we're going to go over here, demographics, and we're going to scroll down to life events. And look how crazy this is. You can run ads for people that are having an anniversary within 31 to 60 days or 30 days. That's amazing. So that means people that are having an anniversary coming up this month, we can run an ad to them. And then in that ad, we can say something like come in and enjoy a nice meal with the spouse, right? Something like that. Something, just run any type of ad to them and just get them, because they're already looking for somewhere to treat their spouse to, right? Their significant other to. And so why not become top of mind again? And maybe we even offer a free appetizer to these people because, like I mentioned, they're looking for somewhere to go take their spouse to, and they're looking for a fine restaurant to go to. People tend to overspend, especially when it comes to anniversaries and their spouse, right? They tend to want to go luxurious for big events. So they're already going to spend the money somewhere. Why not have them spend the money in your store, right? And I mean, I don't know about you, but every time I've had like a big event, like with my girlfriend or anything like that, I'll post a picture. She'll post a picture of us at dinner or something, right? So these people are going to be posting pictures at your restaurant. So isn't that just amazing what you're able to do with Facebook? And there's just so many other things we can do, birthdays, stuff like that. It's just crazy. Upcoming birthday. It's just crazy what you're able to do with Facebook and the amount of ads you're able to create and the opportunity you're missing out on. That's why I want to help you in your business. I want to help you guys run these advertisements for these people that are looking for somewhere to buy and these people that are actually interested in your product. So please, I would love to meet in person, show you some ways that show you exactly how I want to do this for your business and show you a plan of what we're going to do and how we're going to grow your business. So please, if you guys are interested in meeting up, I would love to meet up in person, have a sit-down meeting, get some lunch, and just talk about your business a little bit. So please, thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Please have an awesome day and continue just creating an awesome product in an awesome environment. Thank you.